Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about the plot to destroy Ye that many black people are falling for, that we should not be falling for, whether you like or hate Ye. I'm going to be really honest and unapologetic in this video about what I'm about to say. When it comes to us as Black people, we are so vulnerable that we are quick to cancel our own Black brothers and sisters without being fair and without examining all the facts. Most recently, the Daily Mail, well, has been on a smear campaign against Ye. And the smear campaign has gotten so bad, so disgusting, so hypocritical towards Ye that Candace Owens spoke out about it, saying that the media is obsessed with Ye. In that video, what Candace Owens has proven is that it is okay for the media to praise Kim, Kylie, and every other celebrity in Hollywood when they dress partially nude or pose nude. But when Bianca does it, it is outrageous and it is disrespectful, also disgusting. Now, most recently, Ye and Bianca was seen on a boat in Italy. And when they were seen on the boat, the media was right there. They took videos. There were tourists as well on the left, also on the right of the boat that Bianca and Ye was on. And those tourists took videos and photos of Ye and Bianca. Now, Bianca has anxiety. She does not like the camera in her face when it comes to the media. And because of that, Ye tried to protect his wife. The media realized and knows this. So what they did was to take screen grabs. They took particular screen grabs to make it seem as though Ye and Bianca was carrying out a sexual act. And they released those images to convey the impression that Ye and Bianca was doing something that they weren't doing. There are video footage of what actually took place on the boat, which the media has, that they are not releasing. Because we have to remember, it is the said media that Ari Emanuel had used to demand that Ye be cancelled. When you realize that Ye was making a comeback, I believe the same, order was given, but hidden. So, as such, we could see the Daily Mail consistently telling lies about Ye, saying that his wife was complaining that he smelled because they realized that Ye appeared as though he was wearing the same clothing when he wasn't. The media knows that people do not pay attention to Ye because to what Ye is actually wearing and doing, because they have already created the impression that he's crazy, and with the support of help of Kim, people have the impression that, oh my God, he has totally lost his mind. Here is Kanye in the same jacket. Here is Kanye in the same pants. But people are not paying attention to the fact that it's not the same jacket. He doesn't always wear a jacket. He doesn't always wear the same pants. And if not anything, it changes his clothes. But people are not paying attention to that. Also, the media is aware that with the brainwash system that is going on in America, and yes, it is heavily brainwashed. The mere fact that someone in Tokyo, Japan can walk barefoot, someone in Jamaica or anywhere in the Caribbean can walk barefoot, and it's not looked upon or frowned upon as anything, it shows that America is heavily brainwashed. There are words and phrases that can be used in some countries that in America it is called racism. America is heavily surrounded by racism. There's always racism. Everything is called racism. So we realize that the culture in America, it's just different. And as such, the media can do a lot of things to the American population and they will run with it. Not just that, the internet has the tendency where once most people are saying something, they realize that everyone, it has this domino effect. It falls on everyone else, and only a handful of people are willing to pay attention. So they know this. So what they have been doing is to, you know, ruin Ye's reputation because they know people do not pay close attention to details. Now, most recently, Hollywood Unlocked seems to be back on that smear campaign against Ye party because we know Jason Lee used to work for Ye. Ye ended, at the end of his contract, Ye did not renewing that contract. Something happened recently, and we could see Jason Lee joining that smear campaign again. Now, I'm not saying that Hollywood Unlocked should not do their reporting, but I realize that, you know, every time something appears to be going on that is negative with Ye, they are the first to promote it. And when something positive about him is going on, they never ever report on it. So, based on that, I've drawn the conclusion that they have a smear campaign against Ye. Now, they posted that Ye was banned from Italy. This boat company had banned Ye. And I was there in the comment section saying that, Ye hasn't been banned from Italy. And people were coming at me, calling me names, and saying that I'm slow, I cannot read because the Daily Mail didn't say he was banned from Italy. They said he was banned from the boat company. But I know the Daily Mail said he was banned from Italy. And further down in the article, they say the boat company. Now, we all have common sense. If Ye was banned from the boat company, there would have been an official statement. There would have been a name. But because it's all fabricated, they cannot present any of that information. And another thing that I realized is that there were people commenting at my comment because I'm saying it's a lie. The Daily Mail is telling a lie. It's not true. Look at the facts. They cannot tell you who from the boat company they spoke with, right? I realized that some people started commenting on my comment. But when you try to reply to those people comment, you cannot. You cannot at their comments. When you look at those people Instagram page, they're not made public, and oftentimes their page is not what it is showing on the forefront. So this is leading me to believe that people are unified in their effort of ruining ye, his image, his reputation once again. And if you try to strike the balance to say, hey, people, open your eyes. What the media is telling you is not true. Because if you look at what they had shared with you, you could see that on both sides of the boat there was glass. There were people trailing them on both sides. And if there are photos, there is a video. Why haven't they released the video proving that Ye and Bianca was engaged in a lewd activity? My comments is being attacked, and those people oftentimes are not people that you can reply to. Only very few of them I can give a reply to. And for the ones who I can't reply to, their page, for the most part, is just giving weird vibe. And I say, you know what? I want to talk about this because this is how people are put behind bars innocently. This is how people are, this is how people image, character, and reputation gets ruined when they are purely innocent. But you know what makes this disgusting? What makes this disgusting is the fact that we have black people who are not paying attention to what is going on. We have our fellow black brothers and sisters who are still asleep. And when I see, you know, our fellow white brothers and sisters who can clearly identify what is going on and is standing up for ye, but his own fellow black brothers and sisters cannot identify it and stand up for him, it makes you wonder, how far are we away from being slaves again? Because we're going around and we're acting as though we lack common knowledge, we lack common sense, we lack common reasoning, and we lack common, you know, arguments. Let's put it at that. At what point do we try to understand, read an article, and say, hold on, something about this is not adding up? At what point do we realize that this man is directly being targeted? At what point do we realize, understand, and acknowledge that it is being done by one particular group or community? At what point do we stand up in support of each other? Do you know how we always say Black Lives Matter to everyone else? We say Black Lives Matter to every other race. But when it comes to our fellow Black brothers and sisters, we don't think our lives matter. We don't try to be respectful, loving, and kind to each other when it comes to our own race. But we want everyone else to give us respect. We want everyone else to treat us with respect while we're here killing each other. We're here humiliating each other. We're here dehumanizing each other. But after all that, after we do all that, we're asking other races to look upon us with respect, to realize that we matter and we should matter to them. we should matter to them. But if we don't matter to us first, why are we asking them to matter to them? If we don't respect, love, and protect each other first, why should we ask them such favor? At what point do we say we will not allow this to continue? At what point do we say the attacks against ye should be called off? Ari Emanuel should call off his bulldogs from this man, because I honestly believe that if he hadn't written that letter to the media wouldn't be doing this. And I honestly believe that as the powerful man that he is in Hollywood, I believe that he may or may not be the mastermind behind all of this with his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. But I'm going to leave it at that because I know that my platform is very small, and I know that there are other content creators out there who are using their platform as well to speak the truth. But we're the ones who are overshadowed almost all the times because they don't want the truth to get out there. They cannot afford for the truth to get out there because you should always look like a monster, a horrible, disgusting human being, when in reality, he's not. And they're doing this because they know that he's not going to fight back and he's not going to take action against them. So they feel comfortable to every day attack this man's image and his reputation. But guys, that's all I have to say about that. I cannot brainwash people or force people to see the facts and the game that is being played. And I can only say that if we allow this to continue, then we are in for big trouble. That's all I can say. See you all next time. Bye, guys.